Little P. Opil Big World Matt Roloff was an Ewok in Star Wars photo. Zach and Tori Roloff visited the Jinger and Jeremy podcast and spilled a lot of interesting tea, most shocking perhaps that Zach's dad, Matt Roloff, was an Ewok in several George Lucas films. Keep scrolling to see photos and hear more about the crazy LPB lore below. Zach and Tori Roloff on the Jinger and Jeremy podcast. Zach and Tori Roloff, stars of Little People Big World, finally met the Duggars after years of living parallel lives on TLC. Jinger Vulo, nee Duggar, and her supersized family was the subject of 19 kids and counting before it was canceled due to several scandals, and the Roloffs were documented for being a family made up of both average height and little people. Both families are conservative Christians and ironically have never had any discussions until recently. Posted to social media, clips of Tori and Zach Roloff on the Jinger and Jeremy podcast are getting a lot of attention from fans. Tea was spilled about both families during the sit-down, but the most shocking bit of info is also the most innocuous. Matt Roloff was an Ewok. Matt Roloff in Star Wars. Yes, according to the video above, Matt Roloff was an Ewok. Zach dropped the bit of LPB lore on the Jinger and Jeremy podcast. My dad was an Ewok for Battle for Endor and in Star Wars: Return of the Jedi. If you watch George Lucas' Battle for Endor, you'll see an Ewok with crutches in there, and that's my dad. Needless to say, the hosts were shocked, though Jinger didn't totally get the hype because she didn't have TV growing up. Jeremy Vulo's face is meme-worthy, and we hate to admit it. Our same reaction. Little People Big World's Audrey Roloff divides fans with controversial parenting take. Audrey Roloff weighed in on a super controversial parenting topic in a recent social media post, and fans had mixed reactions. The former Little People Big World star took to Instagram on Thursday, February 6, to share a video of herself with her youngest child, baby Mirabella, sleeping on her lap. Why are we so obsessed with sleep training in America? Roloff asked in her caption. Maybe it's just what the algorithm is feeding me right now. But it's crazy to me the obsession we have around babies sleeping, the mother of 4 continued. It's usually the first question someone asks you when you're in the newborn phase. So are they sleeping through the night yet? Why is this such a thing to be achieved? They are babies. Their needs don't stop at bedtime. They will learn to sleep eventually, but right now they need us. Roloff went on to say that while it may sound crazy, she thinks that the more you can accept that caring for your baby through night is something that you get to do, not have to do, it becomes less of a burden and more of a joy. God grows your capacity and somehow multiplies the minimal hours of sleep you do get into energy sufficient for the day, she wrote. If you're sick, a mama in the sleepless night season, your mindset is everything. For me, accepting the season has helped me to walk in it with peace and energy that surpasses understanding.